Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Sean here. I was just thinking about a topic that I think is kind of important because, a lot of people are very helpful, want to help out their friends, their family, and so forth and so on. When times get tough or, circumstances change or something like that, about getting behind on bills or needing to borrow money and stuff like that. I've been there. I've had to borrow money from my family. I had to borrow money from my friends, and I do my best to pay them back in a timely fashion. But what I'm wanting to get at is that if you're not the borrower, okay, but you're the lender, for friends and family, I want you to kind of think about this. Take these steps in your thought process before you decide yes or no, okay? The amount of money that you're going to be lending, is it going to hurt you? Financially or, emotionally or whatever. Is it going to hurt you to lend this money? Okay? If it could financially, well, obviously, you don't need to lend the money, okay, if it's going to hurt you financially. But now emotionally, what I meant by that is that the friend or family member that you're loaning this money to, are you okay with the fact that, or the possibility that they may not pay you back in a timely fashion, or if they're not going to pay you back at all? Alright, and then at that point, are you going to hold any kind of animosity towards that person? So are you, in other words, are you willing to lose that relationship with that person if you don't get paid back in a timely fashion or not at all? When I say a timely fashion, in the next 2, 3, 4 weeks, something like that, when you get paid they get paid every week, they should be paying you back something, maybe not the full lump sum all at once, but, something. And, or if it's a substantial amount, let's say like $10,000, okay, well, that might be a period of time that you have to pay it out. It might take 6 months to pay it all out, but are you okay with that? And, would you hold any animosity towards them? Are you willing to lose that friendship or lose that trust in that person? Okay? Now, those are what you need to think about if you're going to lend money. Now, if you're going to borrow money, you need to think about this. Why are you borrowing money? Is it because of your circumstance that, you lost your job and you've been doing what you can, you've been looking for work, so forth and so on, trying to find a job? Or is it that you're not managing your money correctly? You have a job, but you're living outside your means. Or, something like that. Need to think about those things before you start borrowing money, because if it's not that you're not budgeting your money correctly, well then, how are you going to be able to pay said person back if you can't manage your money? If you can't live on what you have and what you make at your job, how are you going to be able to pay another bill? You see what I'm saying? So, do you really need to borrow that? Now, at the circumstance, you lost your job, you're trying to find another one and stuff like that. And there is the possibility that you may not be able to pay it back in a timely fashion. That's always something that you need to make known up front. I'm in a bind. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pay this back very quickly. It might take a while. Are you okay with that? And or if it comes down to it that I'm not able to pay it back at all, would you be okay with that? Is it borrowing money or are you giving me money? These are the things you need to think about and take in consideration before you ever borrow any kind of money. It goes the same thing with going to a bank or a money lending center or something like that. Always double check yourself and make sure that you can do it, because you're not going to do nothing but hurt yourself and hurt that person that's lending the money to you if you don't think about these things and make these things known up front. I just wanted to throw this all out there. It's something that, you know, kind of sticks in my mind from time to time. Like I said, I've had to borrow money, and sometimes it's taken a while, but most of the time it's pretty quick. You know, within the next few weeks, you know, 2 to 3, 4 weeks, something like that. And that's the way it should be. And you should never have to borrow very much unless it's just a super big problem. You know, you're managing your money, but you're only managing enough to live and pay your bills, so you're not able to save much. Your engine goes out in your truck or car. Well, you're talking about a pretty hefty fix, you know, anywhere from $2,500 and up. Well, if you ain't got that in the bank, well, yeah, obviously that's a substantial amount of money that you need to borrow from somebody. So now you're going to have to figure out how to save enough to pay that person back, so that maybe one day, you know, when something really major happens, they may be there for you, and vice versa, you be there for them. All right, so anyways, I just want to throw it out there. I'm trying to make these a little bit shorter. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel, and I hope I can talk to y'all later. All right, peace.